I'm Alex.
I'm Ray.
And this is the Upper Deck Podcast. You notice that we changed our hats around from this way to this way.
I think the people see that we got them backwards.
Well, you know what?
I think I look a lot younger this way.
Yeah, but nobody cares what you look like. I mean, the face that shows right here. But anyway.
Well, your ears are flapping a little more that way, but that's all right.
But do you like our hats like this or like this? It don't matter to us. We'll wear it anyway.
Well, I think we're going to try it this way for a change of pace.
We're gonna
change it up a
kind of
little
like
bit.
this, maybe, and just like kind of like set on the top of your head. Yeah, you don't do that very well.
Well, I don't have much hair.
There you go. I don't either.
I don't like that.
Yeah, no.
All right, come on. We're wasting time.
But anyway, he's messing around. You know, he wanted me to do that, but we're talking about the NL West here.
NL West.
That's what I just said. You don't have to repeat what the fans don't care what you have to say.
NL.
The fans don't care what you have to say. They care what I say. I'm the baseball whiz. You're here
That's
to be
true.
here.
I have to tip my hat to you there.
But anyway, this team.
I know more about the days of the 50s.
Nobody cares.
60s.
The 50s are dead.
Yeah, I know. But that was the days of my youth.
But this division last year was the powerhouse of the National League. Three postseason teams in that. There were the Dodgers, Diamondbacks, and the Rockies. And the Diamondbacks and Rockies played in the wild card game. Rockies lost. Great 2 wild card games.
What do you think happened with the Giants last year? They were so horrendous.
Bumgarner was hurt for most of the year.
You think just because of that?
Yeah, and they didn't have any home run hitters. I think.
Even if he won 15 games or 16 games, still they were running very good.
But I think it's also because they didn't have any home run hitters. I think the most they had was 15 home runs by Brandon Belt, which isn't that great.
Yeah. Well.
But anyway, we'll talk about that when we get to the Giants.
Okay.
But this team, I believe the Dodgers will win the division again, which would be the first time we'll cover. Yep. I mean, probably easily the best team and maybe definitely the entire.
What the heck was that?
Sorry about that. You know, I kind of had a drink before we started this, but
what was that?
But easily probably the best team in the National League. They'd probably be the top.
I wouldn't say they're the best team in the National League. I mean, they're a good team, but I wouldn't categorize them as the best team in the National League.
Who would be
that? That was the first time they made the World Series since 1988. Okay?
But they had the best record last year.
And did they win it? No.
They had the best record. They were 104.
I know they had the best record, but
anyway, we're not drilling on that. But
I always go by record. How about the Mariners from a few years ago? What was that? About 10 years ago?
2001 when the Yankees beat them.
Yeah. Okay.
And the ALDS.
Yeah. How many did they win? 112.
116, I think.
116. Yeah.
But anyway, we're not talking about that. In my opinion, best team in the National League to maybe in at least top 5 best teams in the entire MLB.
Yeah. Okay.
I go. That's not too hard to say. Maybe top three best teams in the league.
Yeah, they have.
It'd probably be the Astros.
They're in the World Series once every 30-something years. Okay.
Astros, Dodgers, and the Yankees. I mean,
I go by results. I believe in results better.
Quiet, you. All right. Anyway, but we're going to go back to the Dodgers. We spent too much time just discussing that.
Correct. Okay, let's go.
Your predictions for the Dodgers. Go right now.
Okay, I have Kershaw, of course. You know, how can you go wrong with him for the Cy Young? He's 18-4, 231 RBIs. I mean,
time's up. Done.
ERA. Okay.
No, come on.
Justin Turner batted .322, 21 home runs, 71. Used to be a Met, by the way.
Yeah, and he
just
sucked.
like Nolan Ryan was a Met at one time.
Yeah, he's dead now.
Okay, he's not dead. Oh my God! Don't say what is that to say?
He's not dead.
But
anyway,
you apologize to him for that.
Sorry, it's not like he watches this anyway.
Okay, Cody Bellinger is my breakout player. 267, 39 home runs, 39, and 97 RBIs. Not bad for a young guy, and I think he's going to do it again this year.
All right, my Dodger predictions. Kershaw, probably the second best pitcher in the entire MLB. To the next year.
Regular pitcher in the regular season.
No, I'm talking about all time.
Not in the postseason.
Oh, best postseason pitcher of our generation, Madison Bumgarner.
All right, let's go.
Easily.
Yeah, let's not dwell on that.
My MVP, Corey Seager. 295, 22 home runs, 77 RBIs. Guy has had a tremendous 2 years in the big leagues, I feel like he's just going uphill. He's going to keep progressing and becoming that all-star MVP type caliber that the Dodgers want him to be. My breakout player, Cody Bellinger. I mean, the kid, he hit 39 home runs last year as a rookie. He's just insane. He's probably one of the best defensive first basemen in the league too.
And what is it? This is his first year?
This is going to be his second year in the big leagues.
Okay. Wow, he had a tremendous rookie year. Jeez.
So, but I could make a debate about this, but he always says I talk about the Yankees too much, so I'm not going to say it. But who are your predictions for the D-backs?
Oh, we're talking about the D-backs?
Yeah.
Well, I don't have them second, though.
Well, doesn't that suck? We're going to talk about them.
Okay.
All right, let's go Rockies. We'll go Rockies.
I have the Rockies coming in second.
I have them in third.
I have Tyler Anderson
Which I might flip.
The Cy Young award. Cy Young. He's 6-6 with a 481. But I think in Coors Field, you got to take that with a grain of salt. I think he's going to come out a lot better this year, and I think he's going to improve on that record. And he's another guy that doesn't get sometimes the run support.
Put some respect on his name.
Correct.
Respect.
Okay. All right. MVP, Charlie Blackmon. Who else could it be? 331, 37 home runs, 104 RBIs. What else can you say?
Keep in mind, he's a leadoff hitter.
Yeah, that's true. A leadoff hitter with 104 RBIs. That's pretty darn good. Breakout.
Stop shaking the table. Okay, get your arm off the table. Get your arm
I need support because I'm old.
Well,
Brian Shaw is my breakout player. He was. Is that a picture?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's.
well, remember we talked about this on Monday.
I forgot.
Which is Saturday now, but
yeah.
I'm not wearing my hat like that. I don't care.
He was 4-6 with a 3.52.
But he
ERA.
appeared in like 79 games last year for the Indians.
Yeah.
So he's going to be that bulldog type arm that you need out of that bullpen.
Out of the bullpen, yes, he's going to be there. I like him, so that's my predictions.
All right, my predictions for the Rockies: John Gray, 10-4, 3.67 ERA. Coors Field, old man said it. I don't believe that, Boca. Yeah, the air might be. No.
The air is thin there. I've been there a couple of times.
But nobody cares what you've been.
I've
Nobody
been to
cares.
Denver. I've been to.
And nobody cares. So just be quiet.
The Rocky Mountains.
You're taking my spotlight.
Okay, excuse me. Pardon me.
But John Gray, I feel like he's gonna have a big year. Be that ace of the staff the Rockies need. So I feel like that wins are going to go up and his losses are going to go down, and that ERA might stay the same. But I'm not. Don't quote me on that. But I feel like that ERA, if anything, it's going to go down. I don't see it going above 4. I don't see that happening. My MVP, Chuck Nasty or Charlie Blackmon. That's his nickname. You can go search it up on
I know. Yeah.
But he batted 331, 37 home runs, 104 RBIs.
Keeps his snacks in his beard.
Yeah, the beard. Kind of nice beard with the ponytail and the mohawk and stuff. But my breakout player, I have 3 players. 3 of them. Trevor Story, that's the young shortstop with that batted 239.
Well, he's the guy that hit all those home runs when he first came up that time.
I believe so, yes.
Yeah. How many did he hit that year?
I don't remember.
Okay.
24 home runs and 82 RBIs last year. He is going to evolve into a better player. I mean, I don't have Nolan Arenado on this, and I don't think you do either. No. Because he's already proved he's a top-of-the-line, best third baseman in the league.
Right, yeah. He's a good everyday player, yeah. He's
and
not a breakout player because he's that way all the time.
Yeah. He's had a breakout. I would say easily the best player.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. But anyway, and then I have DJ LeMahieu. I feel like if he's going to hit more home runs this year, have a higher batting average, and more RBIs. Last year he was bad, 310, 8 home runs, and 64 RBIs. I feel like that's just going to keep going up. In my pitcher, Wade Davis used to be Cub, went to the Rockies, had 32 saves with the Cubs last year, and had a 2.30 ERA. But if you remember back in the 2015 Royals days, he had a below 2 ERA coming out of that bullpen. He was a solid pitcher back then. If he can return to that form, he's going to be the best closer in baseball.
Okay.
Who do you have for third?
Oh, I got the D-backs.
All right, let's talk about the D-backs.
Okay, the D-backs I have for the Cy Young candidate for the team is Robbie Ray. I like him because of his name too. But he was 15-5, 2.89 ERA. That is darn good. And my MVP, who should be the MVP once in a while for the whole league, is Paul Goldschmidt. He hit 297, 36 RBIs with 120 RBIs.
You said RBIs twice there. You said 36 RBIs.
And 36 home runs with 120 RBIs.
I'm just going to go out on a limb so I don't have to taste time. I had the same MVP.
Okay, I mean, he's a tremendous player. And he's a guy you don't hear anything bad about. He doesn't cause any problems with his team. He's a nice guy. He does a lot of stuff around Arizona. And I think he's a gentleman.
All right, who's your breakout player? A breakout player.
I got A.J. Pollock with a 2.66 ERA and 14.
ERA, he's not a pitcher there.
Wait a minute. That's okay. I'm getting myself confused.
It's the pills.
Yeah, he hit 266, 14 home runs, and 49 RBIs. But he'll do a lot better this year, I believe.
All right, Diamondbacks. Zach Greinke has not hit a batter since he signed with the Diamondbacks, which I know doesn't mean anything, but that shows his control.
What was his record?
His record was 17-7 last year.
That's pretty good, yeah.
With a 3.20 ERA.
They had a couple of really good pitchers. I don't know why they didn't do better.
But anyway, he is going to he lost velocity in that fastball, but if you remember back to last spring training, he also had bad velocity. But when he starts building up that arm strength again, that you lose on the offseason, because most pitchers don't throw that much on the offseason, towards the beginning of the offseason, he'll get that velocity back. He lost like 3 miles an hour, which is pretty big in the major leagues. But I feel like he's going to gain that back. MVP, I've already said, Paulie. In my breakout player, this is where I went a little in-depth on. Jake Lamb. He batted 248, 30 home runs, and 105 RBIs last year. Breakout year last year. Going to have another one this year.
Yeah.
They're going to need him to be that J.D. Martinez-like player. Since they lost him to the Red Sox, he hit 45 home runs for that team, like 29 with them last year. They're going to need that type of player. And if they want any shot at the postseason, they're going to need another bat that can break up Paul Goldschmidt.
Let's move it along.
And my other breakout player is Steve Asuza Jr. Same thing goes with Jake Lamb.
How many breakout players?
Those two guys are going to protect Paul Goldschmidt. Could you shut up and let me talk?
You're only supposed to have one.
You can have two.
Well, you never told me that.
Well, did I make your list for you?
No, it's okay.
But Steve Asuza Jr., he's going to protect Paul Goldschmidt and Jake Lamb in that lineup, who they acquired from the Rays last year, or in the trade with Brandon Druitt with the Yankees, Rays, and Diamondbacks. But he batted 239,
let's move
30 home runs, and 78 RBIs.
Come on.
All right, for the San Francisco Giants, do you have them last, I suppose?
No, I do not have them last. I have them coming in behind the D-backs. Maybe even ahead of the D-backs or the Rockies. It depends on how it goes.
I don't see that. I really don't.
Well,
I don't.
If they get Bumgarner back and Samardzija can pitch, I don't know. But anyway,
he had like 206 strikeouts last year.
I know. Yeah, well, yeah, that's the San Francisco era, I guess. Okay, I got Johnny Cueto, who was 8-8 with a 4.52. I think that he's going to do a lot better. He's a good pitcher. I don't know why he was so not great last year. Maybe the run production again. I'm not sure, but I kind of like him.
You want to know what I've just noticed about this one from our last one? There's not as much dust flying around.
Yeah, because we closed the blinds.
Yep, the blinds are closed now.
Yes, and it gets... Well, we live in the Dust Bowl of America over here. We're completely surrounded by farms and so forth. So.
But anyway.
Anyway, we get off topic here. Evan Longoria is my MVP for the Giants. He's a 261 hitter, 20 home runs, 86 RBIs. I think out in San Francisco, he is going to do a lot better. He's not going to play indoors. It's going to be out in the nice, friendly ballpark.
But remember, the AT&T Park is not a hitter-friendly ballpark.
It is too.
No, it is not.
You got McCovey Cove. What is that, 320?
Not even close.
Well, I think it's going to be.
I'm dizzy now. I'm not going to do that again.
I think he's going to thrive out there. San Francisco is a beautiful city, by the way. Then
Get off topical, man. Like
my breakout player is Hunter Pence. It's about time he comes around. Everybody always talking about him, about how wonderful he is, this and that. Well, let's see him get some production here. He hit 260, 13 home runs, and 67 RBIs last year. I think he's better and more capable to do better.
Shut up. My turn to talk.
Doesn't respect his elders.
I'm talking.
Respect his elders.
I'm talking.
I'm going to have to talk to his mother about this.
We're joking.
Yes, we're okay.
Don't touch me. Sexual misconduct charges. That's abuse.
Hey, don't say that. My God, you'll get us arrested here or something.
No, we're just joking. What? No.
Jeez.
But anyway, Madison Bumgarner.
I don't think you should have said that. My God, I'm going to be worried about that.
No. You have the IRA on you anyway already. But anyway, Madison Bumgarner.
IRS, not IRS.
Same thing. It's my Cy Young, Madison Bumgarner. He was hurt for most of the year, but he was 4-9 to 3.32.
You just think he's a god, man.
He's the best postseason pitcher of our generation.
You're always talking about him.
He is the best postseason pitcher of our generation.
Okay, yeah, right.
He is.
Yeah, right, okay.
He carried the Giants in that 2014 World Series. Pitching Game 5, then coming out and throwing 4 scoreless innings in Game 7, coming out of the bullpen, carried that team to a win. But anyway,
let's move it along.
My MVP, Evan Longoria, and my breakout player again, if he can perform, it's going to be Madison Bumgarner. Now for the San Diego Padres, which I have ranked last. I'm going to talk first.
Go ahead.
My Cy Young is Dilson Lamet. Not a household name by any means, but he was 7-8 with a 4.57 ERA. I feel like he's going to massively improve. He has an electric fastball with a fall-off-the-table changeup and a slider. My MVP is going to be Eric Hosmer, who signed an 8-year, $144 million contract with them. He batted .318, 25 homers, and 94 RBIs. I'm not going to put him into the all-time a great player of our generation because he has like the third most highest ground ball rate of any first baseman, which is not
what, fielding or hitting?
Hitting.
Oh, okay.
How can you hit ground balls when you're fielding?
Well, I mean, you're talking about his fielding with ground balls or his hitting? You didn't make that clear.
Okay, well, I'm pretty sure they understood that. He's won a Gold Glove, I think, two years in a row. Is it 2 years? I'm not really sure about that, but and then my impact player returning to San Diego from New York, Chase Headley. Batted .273, 12 home runs, 61 RBIs. I feel like he's going to have a massive year. Please, talk about your Padres. His third favorite team.
Oh, yeah, right. Tell you the truth, I don't particularly care for the Padres too much. And
yes, you do.
The only good thing about the Padres was that was where Bartolo Colon hit his first home run ever, was there. And
off James Shields, who is now a White Sox.
Right, yeah, correct. That's one of his claims to fame. The Padres, I don't know, I got Clayton Richard.
Clayton Richard, not Clinton.
Clayton Richard. He's 8-15 with a 4.79. He's another guy. He's a good pitcher, but he doesn't get any run support. So if they can, now with Eric Hosmer and some other guys they got on the team, perhaps maybe we'll get some runs then. And then my MVP is the same thing with Eric Hosmer. He's 318, 25 home runs, 94 RBIs, but that's with somebody else. I don't know if he's going to do that out there in the great Golden West, but he should.
I just want to make this disclaimer now. I don't know if these 3 videos will be uploaded on Saturday or Sunday. Not sure. It depends how his internet goes.
Okay, well,
just making that a claim.
Whatever. That's nice to know. Okay, my breakout player is Will Myers. He hit 243, 30 home runs, 74 RBIs. I think if he does that again, he will be the breakout player for the Padres.
All right. Well, I just want to let you know my predictions for the West. It's gonna go like this. The Rockies are gonna be in second.
You got the paper. You're not supposed to do that. They can't.
It goes the Dodgers, Rockies, Diamondbacks, Giants, Padres. That's my prediction. I don't know if he has a different prediction.
No, I have the same thing. I got the same way. Dodgers, Rockies, D-backs, Padres, and Giants. Well, no, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I'm going to move the Giants up there to.
All right, but anyway,
they're either going to be third or maybe even second. So they're a question mark because they got new guys, they got people back. So that's going to be a little questionable. It's kind of early to tell where they're going to be, and with everybody changing around. So I think definitely they'll be ahead of the Padres, and definitely they're going to give the D-backs and the Rockies a run for their money.
All right. Well,
I don't think the Dodgers. I think the Dodgers are too much loaded. So.
All right. I'm Alex.
I'm Ray.
And we are from the Upper Deck Podcast. That's us signing off from now. See ya.